Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we had a strange week. A week of people getting back together, lovers finding each other. Then we got the devil. It may be the end. It may not be the end. We'll have to wait and see. Then we got Paulina thinking she above the law and thinking that she can just magically say, I did it, me, send me to jail, thinking that this is gonna hold up in court and thinking ain't nobody gonna punch holes all the way through her story. Then we got Jan over here manipulating the you know what out of Sean over here. Sean, I want you first. Now Sean, if you don't see that Jan is manipulating the you know what out of you, if you don't see that Jan is abusing and using her power to get a wedge between you and Belle, if you don't see that this woman is playing in your face, clearly all up in your grill, touching your face, touching you everywhere where you don't want to be touched at, I don't know what to tell you at this point, Sean. Sean, get your head out of La La Land. I see you done got a little soft now that you find out you finna have a child with the same psycho person that tried to bomb you, tried to blow you up, tried to kill your wife, tried to blow you and your friends up at y'all little school anniversary reunion or whatever, high school, whatever that was in high school. I see clearly you done forgot all the things Jan did to you over the years, and just cause she having your baby, you think it's all clear and hunky-dory to think that Sean, you being played like a fiddle right now, and it's a shame that you can't see it. And Belle, I gotta get in your behind too. Now, Jan, this is your husband, baby. This is not none of your baby. Why are you answering the phone when Jan Spears calling you? Why are you letting Jan yank your change? Why are you sitting there letting Jan manipulate the devil out of you? Why are you sitting up there entertaining a crazy person, for starters? Just cause you got my husband and got him and he got you pregnant don't mean I'm finna sit there and entertain you answering the phone, you telling me to come. I'm saying, okay, I'll be there when I get done with my work. I wish I would interrupt my time schedule. I wish I would upset my stomach. I wish I would sit there and let you or anybody else that's crazy like you sit there and manipulate me, playing with me, sit out there tell me I'm gonna take your man and we gonna raise it. I wish I would. Belle, at this point, you get what you deserve when it comes to Jan at this point. I don't know why you answering the phone for one. I don't know why you entertaining her for two. And three, why would you take your behind over there knowing darn well she was setting you up? And what Sean walked in on you? Up there aggravating a pregnant woman that should be on bed arrest, but she got enough time off her busy bed rest schedule to harass you and bother you, and you fell right into the hole. We hope you ain't got no broken ankles, no broken arm or nothing like that after you done fell into her hole, cause you sure enough fell in here. You fell all the way in her trap. Belle, stop being a dummy and letting that woman set you up like that. Now, I can feel sorry for you for so long, but once you start sitting up there letting that woman play in your face and sit there and let that woman call you, harass you, you answering the phone, you letting her get you all up in your feelings, then you got so mad and hot at her at your house with Sean that you was all up in that woman's face, what she wanted, and the exact reaction what she got for Sean can walk in on there and basically pretend like she the victim and you the fool for arguing with a pregnant woman that should be on bed rest. Belle, you're a lawyer. Snap out of it and get it together. How much can I feel sorry for you? Or you sit up here letting this woman manipulate you like that? Like, my sorry and my sympathy can only go so far and so long for you. How? Why, when should I stop feeling stupid for you and stop feeling sorry for you and start saying, well, you answer the phone. Well, you let her upset you. Well, you went running your happy behind over there. Well, she did exactly what she wanted, manipulate you, told you she gonna be with your husband, told you she gonna raise that child together, and there's nothing you can do about it. You basically gave that woman everything she wanted and more in that one scene. And Bear, I could have hit you across your head for even going over there knowing it was a setup. Now, Bear, I don't think you a smart lawyer, but at least I know you ain't no dummy to fall in that hole. Come on now, there's other holes you didn't avoid it and walk past by. You saw the hole coming and you jumped right past the hole and didn't get hurt or injured. Come on, Bear. Use your lawyer head. Use that. Use common sense. At this point, this woman will take any little victory she can get from you. If she can get a reaction from you, she is winning. If she can get you over there to do that what you did Friday, she's winning. We all know she ain't getting nowhere with this manipulation stuff, but you giving her exactly what she want. Belle, I can only feel less sorry for you and say, you know what? Better you than me. Cause number one, her number would have been blocked, deleted, and I wouldn't know who, she would have had to get Sean's phone to call me before I would have answered her phone call. And it come across my phone saying Jan Spears. I wish I would answer a phone from a psychopath that tried to kill me on several attempts. And sit there and let her entertain me, sit there and let her ruin my good time, stop me out of my busy schedule. I could have been having me a massage, could have been, laid up somewhere having me a drink, a cocktail. I could have been, helping EJ and Chair take over the mirror from Gabby. I could have been doing all that more entertaining than entertaining you. But you decided to go entertain a psychopath. The same psychopath that harassed you, stalked you, and about killed you on several accounts. I don't know why you answering the phone for her at this point, Belle. You need to get it together. And Sean, you got this much sympathy for me. This much. And I'm almost there. You get this much. So you gonna be a dummy too and let her manipulate you too, huh? Mm-hmm. I already know when they get back to y'all, you gonna make me angry. So you know what? If y'all want her to ruin y'all marriage, go right on ahead. I don't feel sorry for now one of y'all. Jan, do what you want to do and go ahead and use them. It's obvious they suckers and like you manipulating them and playing with them. And Sean, please tell me I need a hearing aid at 30. Did you really agree with this crazy thing saying that she can watch Ben and Sierra's son? And you actually went and asked Sierra and Ben is, please tell me I need a hearing aid at 36. Please tell me I need a hearing aid at the age of 36. Because I know you didn't let her talk you into going talking to Ben and Sierra about letting her babysit that baby. That baby done already done been through enough in this life. The baby ain't much a week old yet. And that baby done been through enough trauma in this life. Are you really going to ask Ben and Sierra this? Just so you can tell Jan, ha, I told you they weren't going to get along with this. You know what, Sean? You know how I said you got this much sympathy for me? You get none from me at this point. Because I thought about that and I realized this fool actually manipulated you and made you go and ask Ben and Sierra, can you babysit their little innocent baby? This the same baby that was tortured, basically 24 hours held up by the devil. And you want the devil spawn, a psychopath that don't got no problem killing somebody or harming somebody, to watch this same baby that had to deal with the devil for almost 2 or 3 weeks. Janet, Jan, get them at this point. Get them, have fun with them at this point. I thought about that. I totally forgot about that till I thought about that. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Did he just ask this? And she agreed to. I said, no, you know what? That little sympathy went right on out the window. I thought about it and then I realized, and then she set it up so perfectly, and you went for the slam dunk and went and asked Ben and Sierra this. Jan ruin their lives. Jan ruin their lives. Have fun with their lives. Do your worst. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Do your worst, because at this point I don't feel sorry for Jen. I mean, Belle nor Sean at this point, because they both ridiculous and they both, you know what, they both getting what they deserve at this point. Now let's get to this Sarah and this baby situation. Days, I'm gonna need for you to get y'all stuff together. Y'all had me Googling stuff about the show and the storyline that I already saw. Now y'all done pulled that up out y'all behind. Y'all had me there for a minute thinking that Sarah baby was really Eric baby. Y'all really had me going there for a minute. I had to Google it. I'm out there Googling. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. When did Sarah have sex with Eric, and when did Eric and Sarah have a baby? I'm like, hold on. Now, I know I seen that particular storyline, and as I remember, the baby was swapped. The baby was swapped out from each other. Basically, Sarah got Kristen baby, and her baby basically died. And they had Eric and Kristen had them thinking that their baby was dead. Now, when the hell did Eric and Sarah had a baby? Excuse me. But when did they have a baby? I'm sitting there like, is Dave trying to introduce us to Sarah child that she didn't know? Is they gonna bring a baby in pretending like that's Sarah and Eric baby, or am I missing something? Or have it been that long since that storyline happened and I'm forgetting stuff? Or I don't remember something? So I'm sitting there just Googling, trying to get my facts straight before I get on this video and sound like a fool thinking that they had a baby. I'm like, it's the Kristen and the baby swap situation. It was the baby swap storyline. I'm like, y'all had me thinking that them two didn't have sex somewhere I didn't see having sex, and they didn't have a whole baby. I totally forgot that Kristen and Sarah done baby, you know, the baby swap thing. I totally forgot about that. And I said, oh Lord, I forgot about the baby swap. That's what I was talking about the baby swap, and about, you know, who gonna explain this to Sarah since she done got her memory back, that she lost her baby all over again. And I'm like, Days, did you really have to do me like that? Y'all had me second guessing my own behind. I'm saying, yeah, that's the baby swap situation. Two different storylines. Y'all had me thinking that Eric and that girl didn't have sex, and they didn't have sex. I'm like, you got me. But anyways, though, Xander. Really, Xander and Maggie? Really? So we just gonna lie in front of this girl's face and lie right through y'all teeth that Eric and Nicole got that girl baby, and Eric in an unknown location, and that it was best for her that if the baby was far away from her. That's what we doing now, pretending in line. That's how y'all had me confused there for a minute, thinking I was losing my mind, thinking I didn't miss something. Come to find out, y'all basically then came up with a whole scheme, a whole storyline, telling this girl that, oh, Eric got your baby. The baby fine, is perfectly healthy. Eric got it watching over that while you was in your coma or whatnot. Not Maggie and the Kiriakis raising the baby, but Eric. Not only that, y'all had the audacity and the nerve to go to Nicole, the big liar herself, and Rafe Hernandez, the cheater himself, and ask him, can y'all keep this secret? Now, I was surprised and shocked that Nicole actually was telling Zena that, no, don't do that. That's messed up. We done been through this. You know, you actually have been through this. Why set the girl up like that? Now, I was surprised that Nicole would actually tell him, no, don't do that. Coming from a liar herself and the baby never herself, I was like, is that Nicole talking? Because you also kidnapped somebody's kid before, and you also did a Sarah before. And not to mention, you also lie through your teeth on a regular basis that I'm surprised your teeth are still straight. So I was shocked hearing this from Nicole telling Xander, don't do that, that's wrong. No, tell the girl the truth. She need to know the truth. So I'm like, not Nicole telling Xander to tell the truth that you know what happened, you done been there, don't do that. I was surprised Eric was piggybacking after what Nicole said. I was shocked that Nicole then said, okay, fine, I'll go along with this plan because we already know Nicole is a big liar. And I think she had enough of Xander with all the kidnapping and all that, and then he basically blew up her marriage. So I think she had enough of him with Eric. So I guess that's another reason why she told him hell no. So I'm guessing. But kudos to you, Nicole, for not going along with this mess. And you too, Rave, the cheater you are. Good job, Rave. Now, Eric, you get the hand clap. You the only brave soul that had any common sense and any type of sympathy, empathy for this woman to tell this woman the truth and not set this woman back and not sit there and lie through this. We don't know if he told the truth about the baby, but Eric told her something for her to be mad at Xander and run upstairs to, the Brady Pub rooms upstairs. So I'm hoping and praying Everett told that girl the truth. Well, she want me running around here thinking that she got a baby. Xander tried to cover up as much as he can. But then she went running her behind down in Nicole. Nicole sitting up there confused and what are you talking about a baby? And that Eric got your baby, huh? Like, I'm proud of you, Eric, that if you did tell this girl the truth, thank you. You the only one that told this woman the truth. If you told her the truth. You told her something for enough for her to run up them stairs. I'm hoping you told that woman she lost her baby. Because we don't need that sitting back in a couple of weeks now, and now girl find out that then she had to go through all that heartbreak all over again. Please don't put her through that no more. Please, I'm begging you. But anyways, though, let's move to the Damaris real quick. And what a chaotic mess that was. Now, Gabby, you shouldn't be surprised nor shocked that the Damaris coming back and claiming their property. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be appalled. You shouldn't be depressed. You shouldn't be none of that. Because you should have known it was coming back to get their CEO seat. And look like the way Kristen going, crazy Kristen, you know what? You just might keep that seat. It was looking, nice for EJ and Chad at the moment. But now that Kristen interfered, let's think about it here. She mad at EJ about the whole, EJ was supposed to keep her identity and where she was at secret. He didn't do that. She mad at EJ over the whole telling way he was Kristen was keeping her camp of people at, Sarah, Kaylin, Steve, Chad, you know that little camp, that little other island, yeah, that one. I'm pretty sure she pissed at EJ about that. What else had EJ then did to this thing that she can possibly be holding a grudge over EJ? It can be a whole lot of stuff coming from Kristen. She can be mad at him because it was raining today, all we know. So we already know that Gabby might end up keeping that position. I hope she don't. And we hope Kristen don't be that crazy. But then again, this is Kristen DeMero we talking about. Depending on if she had a good breakfast and woke up on the right side of the bed, AJ and Chad might keep their positions. But we don't know though. She might try to bargain with, Gabby. They're trying to get something out of the picture, or get something out of it. So with Kristen in the loop now, AJ and Chad, it is not looking good for you. And she mad at you also, Chad, because you busted her out too on her little hideaway with her little prisoner she was holding hostage. Not to mention, she's also mad at you about the whole, I can't think of it right now, but she mad at you of a whole lot of things too, Chad. So, yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. And remember when I told y'all Mr. Shin was fake? Do y'all need any more answers on why I think Mr. Shin is fake and he'll go anywhere the wind blows? So, Mr. Shin, you got a whole crush on Gabby, huh? Mm-hmm. That's why you want to keep her as CEO, cause she acquired a golf company, cause it's good for business, and she also good to look at. Mr. Shin, you thinking with the wrong head. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave that right there. Mr. Shin, you fake as I don't know what, and I don't know why Stephanie don't trusted you all these years. I don't know why they haven't got you out of the mirror out of all these years. But sooner or later, you keep on pressing the issue, I'm pretty sure they're going to get the vote to get you out of there, too. Just like they're trying to get Gabby out of there, because you just as fake. You supposed to be with the Damaras. Not an outsider that married into the family that then stole the company and they trying to get the company back, and you going with the outsider that happened to marry into the family that had a dead husband from the family, and she basically hijacked the seat from the family. Mr. Shin, you fake as I don't know what too. Oh yeah, and y'all don't trust Peter no more. Just like Peter then flipped, y'all normally have Peter on y'all side. I find it funny and shocking that Peter then swapped out on y'all and then went to Gabby team. Y'all can't trust nobody with them votes. If you ain't got a solid vote and a solid fold or a solid, don't do them votes. Cause we already know Mr. Shin fake is I don't know what. We already know Peter fake, and I don't know what Gabby wants to offer him or whatever to get him on their team. Kate go well with a money blow, so we know she can't be trusted. Tony, I think he pretty loyal because he said to vote Gabby out too. So I think he pretty safe, him and Anna. So yeah, don't trust those people. You gotta go in there with your solid core and know that you can secure them votes. If you ain't got a solid United Front, don't go in them business meetings. Cause Mr. Shin is fake, Peter is fake, and I wouldn't trust Kate as far as I can throw her. You'll be better throwing $100 bill in her face and get her to dance a better chance than you have a better shot at her dancing for $100 bills flying out the air than her securing your vote and securing your vote for her. I'm just saying, and you can't offer her no money. Don't think you got Kate on your team because it's not gonna happen. Anyways, though, the Lovebirds. Oh yeah, Pauline and the Lovebirds and all that. We gonna knock them on not real quick. Paulina, like I said, and I'm going to say it again, your story is not going to hold any water. It's not going to hold any weight. And basically, all you're doing at this point is basically setting yourself up. That's basically what you're doing. That's all you doing. And even if they do find out it was lying, You also gonna be going to jail right behind Lonnie if Lonnie go to jail, dummy. You not fixing nothing and you're not solving nothing. First of all, you didn't shoot that gun. Lonnie shot that gun. Unless you gonna get out of jail or slow set on PD custody and go shoot a gun real quick and pretend like you the one that shot TR, it ain't gonna hold no water. Unless you plan on pretending like that gun wasn't a service weapon or slow set on PD and it was actually your gun, it's not gonna hold water. I'm just gonna see how far you're willing to go with this line. And then we got Eli over here agreeing with Paulina that she should take the fall and let Paulina go and you stay home and chill with your family. Forget all the guilt that's happening. Forget all the shame, all the guilt, all that Lonnie gonna feel because she basically let her mama take her murder rap. Forget all that. Just push that all in the back of your mind. Just forget about it, Lonnie. Let Paulina take the rap and you just sit back with your kids. Now, Eli, Mr. FBI, I expected more out of you. And I expected a better answer out of you. Did you really just tell your wife to let Paulina take the fall? And let Lonnie go free, deal with her twins? In what universe, Mr. Officer, Mr. FBI, does that make any sense that you will tell a civilian that didn't commit the crime to take the punishment in the crime and you go on with your life? I'll take all the charges. I'll take all the holding cells, prison cells. I'll take all of that. And you go away scot-free, no harm, no foul, none of that. Mr. FBI, have you then gotten weak over the years? Have you then lost your mind? Did our bullet cause any permanent damage to your brain or something? Because you're supposed to be an officer of the law, correct? Why would you tell another officer, your wife, to let her mother, that she only known for a couple of months, or a year now, a year and a half or something like that, to take the murder rap for her daughter? Eli, I'm looking at you kind of strange and weird right now, and you know what, Eli? Have fun with that. You ain't got to deal with that guilt. You ain't got to deal with that you ain't got to deal with that guilt, and you ain't got to have that guilty conscience. Lonnie got to deal with that. Who are you to tell somebody else and you are officer of the law, crying out loud, to take that and let somebody else handle your crime while you deal with the guilt and you deal with the pressure of that? Have fun with that, Eli. I want to get mad at you. I want to give you a piece of my mind. But we going to let this play out. I'm going to leave that right there. Now let's get to the lovebirds finding each other. I was wondering what they was going to do after this whole devil mess. So basically, Trip tell Allie he still loved her. That's why he did what he did and almost killed himself. Thank God Bo brung him back to life. Thank God for Bo being an angel and coming back to see Sierra and his namesake, Beauregard. Thank God for that. And he basically told, he came and seen them. Then he said he had to go, that he had to go do something else. The something else was going to basically tell Trip, it's not your time right now. Go on back. You still got a whole lot of life to live. You got a whole lot of, life in you. Go on back. It's not your time. And thank God for that, because that was looking a little grim and a little scary. Days y'all had me on the tear jerk of that episode. I was to the boo-hoo and crying. And I don't even much like Trip like that. Well, I kind of like him now that he, he on the straight and narrow. He's a nurse now. He was going, man. I kind of like him now better than I like him when he first came into town. Y'all had me crying and I don't even much give it up for Trip like that. I like Trip. He cool or whatever, but y'all actually had tears going down my eyes thinking the boy was dead and seeing, Ava breaking down and seeing Steve, a person you don't normally see crying, hearing Steve. I think Steve got me more than Ava got me just hearing him and seeing Kayla up there rocking him, basically trying to console. I think that's what really had me going. That episode had me up here crying like I was a 2-year-old. And then to see Bo come, and then you should have heard my reaction when Bo came and touched his forehead. Y'all would have did, if I would have did a live reaction of that video, y'all would have got raw emotions out of me. But I'm thank God I don't do live reactions no more. I need to bring them back. But yeah, that Wednesday episode had me going. I was coming that Wednesday episode, but I said, nah, I'll wait to see what else happened. But I was coming that Wednesday episode, then I said, yeah, it gave me something, but not enough for me to go and do a whole full video on it. So I said, we'll wait to Thursday. Thursday didn't give me something. I said, we'll wait till Friday. Still nothing. So I said, oh, well, we'll do it Friday. But yeah, though, it is nice to see them back together. At this point, Tria, what's the girl name? Chanel is gonna be Chanel is gonna be an obstacle in your life. It's either for you to jump over that obstacle or that hoop. It's either for you to jump over it, get over it, move on, or it's either for you to sit there, let it hold on, and let it sink you under the water. You take your pick at this point. After all you done been through, after all you done saw the devil done did to y'all, I understand why you would still be a little, insecure about Chanel being around Allie and happy to see Allie. But you got to understand, the last time she saw Allie was the last time the devil was Allie. And the last time Allie had Johnny and Ben around that point, when she basically broke up with her, basically that's the last time Chanel saw Ellie around that point of time when she was there with the whole breakup, and then what else happened after the breakup? It was the breakup, the holding Ben and Johnny captive. Basically you finding out that basically Johnny was the devil all this time. Then you found out basically she ain't seen Allie in a couple of weeks. So you got to let her have that one. I mean, I understand why you would still be jealous over them, but you got to let it go at this point, Trip. I mean, she ain't seen the girl in about a couple of weeks, however long that storyline lasted in Salem time. You got to let her get a pass on that hug that she was happy to see Allie. That don't mean I want to be your girlfriend hug again. That was a happy ass started to see her again, because the last time she saw her, she didn't get a good reaction from Allie. Basically, Allie basically, the devil basically closed the door in Chanel's face and basically told her it was over and all that. It was doing that baby thingamajiggy with that baby. Shoot, what is it called? Where the baby thing, the gender reveal part, it was around that time. So you got to Trip, let it go. We understand you're a little insecure about, Chanel being there hugging Allie, but she ain't seen the girl in a couple of weeks, Salem time. So however long Salem time been for her, she ain't seen the girl in a couple of, give the girl a break. I'm pretty sure she don't want to go lesbian. I'm pretty sure she love you too. But you got to cut the girl a break, though. I'm pretty sure she love you just as much as you love her. Don't let it get to your head, Trip. That's all I'm going to say to you. Please don't. I mean, the poor girl done been through enough trauma in her life. And she finally got to see that girl after all this time and cut the girl some slack. And Eric leaving town all over again. We don't know if he leaving because of the call, but he said he got to go back to Africa. Can y'all write Eric on back in the script full time now? Oh, excuse me. We tired of seeing a, 3 scenes or 2 scenes per week or day scenes with Eric. I mean, 2 scenes per episode, Eric. Can we bring Eric back full time? Can we squeeze him a storyline? We don't care if you got to bring back Kristen. Hell, just get Eric back into the script, please. Basically, Eric Kane basically stopped the devil and now he gone back again. Okay, Days, whatever. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning and have a good weekend. Bye.